Every test on this screen was written, run and verified by Claude Code while I made coffee. My entire QA suite under 3 minutes, 78 cents. And if you're thinking AI tests are fake tests that pass no matter what, I agreed with you. So I sabotaged my own app in 5 places to catch it lying. It caught 4. The one it slipped on is the one that would have cost me real money. And that's the part you need to see. By the end of this video, you'll be able to point Claude Code at any web app and walk away with a real QA suite. I'll show you the exact prompt I used, the one permission setting that makes the whole loop work, and the trap that makes most AI written tests worthless. Nothing here is a toy demo. This is a real store, real bugs, and the clock runs on screen the whole way. First, let's be honest about why this matters. You know that moment when you change one line of CSS and then click through your entire app like a nervous parent? That's what not having tests feels like. And the reason you don't have them isn't laziness. Writing end-to-end tests by hand is miserable. Hunting selectors in dev tools. Sprinkling weights everywhere. And then the test fails on a random Tuesday, and everyone stops trusting the suite. Teams pay real QA salaries mostly to absorb that misery. That's the pain we're deleting today. Here's the experiment. This is a real e-commerce app. Product pages, a cart, checkout, discount codes, a login. And it has 0 tests. The rules. I am not allowed to write or edit a single test file. Claude Code gets one prompt. The timer runs on screen, and at the end, the suite has to pass honestly. And then, this is the part most videos skip. I'm going to break the app on purpose, in 5 places, and see if the suite actually notices. Because a test suite that can't catch a bug isn't a safety net. It's a green screensaver. This is the entire prompt. It's short, but every line is load-bearing. Notice I'm not saying write tests. I'm saying explore the app first. List the user journeys that would embarrass us if they broke. Ordered by how much money each one loses. And here's the key line. Run them yourself and keep fixing until they pass. That last instruction changes everything. Without it, you get code. With it, you get a QA engineer. Second 30. It doesn't write a test. It reads the app, the routes, the checkout flow, the session logic, and comes back with a ranked plan. 6 user journeys, ordered by how much money. Each one loses if it breaks, with the end-to-end purchase at number 1. Minute 1. Test files start appearing. And notice what it's doing that most tutorials get wrong. It's selecting elements by role and by label, not by brittle CSS classes. Those tests survive a redesign. Nobody taught it that in my prompt. That's just how it works now. Minute 2. All 14 tests pass on the first run. And here's where it got strange. It didn't stop. It said, and this is a real quote, "Let me sanity check the suite isn't vacuously green." Then it broke the app on purpose. It injected an off by 1 bug into the discount math, ran the suite, watched it go red, and put the code back. Read that again. It sabotaged the app to check its own tests, which was my plan. My whole experiment. And it ran it on itself first. So now the question is, if it audits itself, can I still catch it missing something? 2 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. 14 tests, all green, verified stable across repeat runs. Total cost, 78 cents. A QA contractor quotes this job in days. This is the whole thing. Tested with receipts. But green means nothing yet. It checked itself, sure. Now it's my turn. If this just saved you a sprint of test writing, that's every video on this channel. I run the experiment so you don't have to. Subscribe if you want the receipts. Now, the sabotage. 5 real bugs, one at a time, each a single line. A cart that quietly drops the last item. Caught. Instantly. A checkout button that does nothing. Caught. 11 tests screaming. A product page showing 10 times the real price. Caught. A login that accepts any password. Caught. And bug number 5. The discount code that says 10% off on the checkout page and then charges you full price anyway. Every test stayed green. All 14. The suite verified the discount looked right. It never checked what the customer was actually charged. The checkout page promised $23.38. The confirmation charged $25.98. Nobody was watching. That miss is the most valuable thing in this video because it tells you exactly what my prompt forgot to say. Follow the money. I added one line. Follow the money all the way through. Place the order and assert the final total charged on the confirmation page. 3 more minutes, 90 cents. And the rebuild suite catches all 5. 5 for 5. That's the real skill of QA in the AI era. You don't write tests anymore. You tell it what would hurt. Here's how you run this on your own app today. Step 1. Put a CLAUDE.md file in your repo that says how to start the app and how to run tests. That context is why my run took 3 minutes and not an hour. Step 2. Use the prompt structure you saw earlier. Explore, list the journeys, write, and the magic words. Run them yourself and fix until green. Step 3. Give it permission to actually run your test command. That's the one setting. Without it, the loop can't loop. Step 4. Sabotage your own app. Break one thing on purpose and make sure the suite screams. If it stays green, tell Claude what it missed. That's how the suite gets teeth. Step 5. Wire it into CI so every future change gets checked while you do literally anything else. That's the whole system. Real talk. 90% of you watching haven't subscribed. On Facebook, subscribe is the supporter button. That is what keeps the lights on here. On YouTube, it's free and it tells the algorithm to send you more. Subscribe to support us. I've packaged the exact prompt, the CLAUDE.md template, the 5-step checklist, and my sabotage script into a free PDF. Comment the word suite, spelled SUITE, and I'll send it to you. Here's the actual transformation. And it isn't, you have 15 tests. It's this. The next time you change one line of CSS, you won't click through your app like a nervous parent. You'll push, watch the wall go green, and get on with your day. Because you've made the suite prove it has teeth. The fear is the thing that's gone. And if a machine just took the most tedious job in software and did it for the price of a coffee refill, send this to the friend who's still writing selectors by hand. They'll thank you. See you in the next one.